Okay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is from God's Solution to the World Ministry, aka River of Life. Our address is situated at number 7 Rishedin Crescent off Odusi Road, Elaje Bariga. Well, today is a very special service day. Today is a blue service. We call it blue service. God gave our prophet this mandate, and we have done it before. This is the second time we are doing it again. In this blue service, you know, a lot happened. Testimonies. Today on was accompanied with a communion service also. We ate the body of Christ and drink his blood. And that is why today we are having a new life. But here with me is our sister, our beloved sister, Sister Destiny, who had a testimony today, who shared a testimony today about what the Lord has done for her, how God set her free from afflictions, from powers that have been holding her down. So please, ladies and gentlemen all over the world, watch and be blessed in Jesus' name. And I know someone else there, you are having the same problem. As you are watching this video, I know your problem is going out right now in the name of Jesus. Hello, ma. Please, can you tell us your name?
My name is Mrs. Destiny Great Madoka Samson.
Okay, Mrs. Great Madoka Samson, please. This is a live interview, please. You are telling the world what happened. You once shared a testimony that what God has done. Please, how did it start?
Praise the Lord. I want to appreciate God because I'm under this grace. Because if I am not under the grace, I wouldn't have known where I would be by now. I'm thanking God because the grace of our Papa, Prophet Wonderful of the break a protocol in my life, it make impossibility to become possible. I was born to be a priestess of my town. But I met the man of God, Prophet Wonderful, in the year 2011. And they started work in my life. And when I went to him, I never know that that place is going to be my Bethel. Before I met him, there's something that used to happen every time. I don't like eating much food. In fact, I don't like taking food. My food is sand. So when you come to my bag, you will see 2 types of sand. You will see the red one. You will see the ordinary sand. So I like eating much ordinary sand because anywhere I pass and I so very need sand, I have to pack it and store it inside nylon. I can eat sand like 7 days and take malt or take any soft drink just to digest it, and I'm okay for that day. I will take it as food. But when I entered this commission and met this man of God, I find out that I cannot take sand again, and I don't know how that power left me. And secondly, I used to stay, and the house to heal people, they will show it to me. And when I saw the house, I will go and look for the house. And if I apply it to the people, for an example, if someone that's having an affliction or somebody that's looking for fruit of the womb or something like that, or fibroid, when they came, they will show me the house. And when I went to the bush or anywhere I saw something like that, any glass, when I saw the house, I will bring it. They will give me instruction how to apply the house. And if I apply it, it will work. And I never knew this is not the power of God.
Hold on. Please, can you tell us who shows you the house? And as in, how do you get in contact? How do you see these people? How do they talk to you? How do they show you the... Is it by dream or physical that they show you the house to apply and people will be here?
Yes. Sometimes physically I will stay. They will start talking to me. So have this is the name, this is the name. Pass so road, you will see it and they cure so thing. And the person that is in need of that will come. You will see the person so place. And when I get there, I will see the house and I will still see the person that is in that condition of that house, in need of that. And I will do it. Sometimes they will come. In front, person is a spirit being, he will speak. And when he speak, I will obey. So it's when I met my father in the Lord, I told him that they normally show me house. Sometimes they will show me in the dream. When I wake up physically, I will go the street or the place where they ask me to go, I will see it. When I went there, I will see the house and I will use them.
Okay. Have you been having this encounter before you met the man of God in the year 2000?
Yes.
Have you been in the year 2000 what?
I met the man of God in the year 2011.
Have you been encountering these problems since that till you met the man, or immediately after you met the man of God that you started having?
Encountering the problem from the age of 12 years, and I met the man of God less at the age of 28 years. So I've been having an encounter from the age of 12 years, but that's priestess. I don't know how to put it, but that work is when I was small, because I noticed that it manifested when I was 12. Because why I know that is when my dad died, there's some things he told me about, and there's something he gave to me to keep. So that thing is a secret between us. Nobody knows about it. It's when he died, he have to meet me where I am in Port Harcourt. Why he's dead in my place?
Okay, it was then a secret between you and your dad that no other person know about, even before you become a Christian. But right now, is it still a secret?
Yes, my mom is a bit aware of it, but she's not agreeing with what my dad is saying and what my daddy is doing. Because my mom believes that I'm not going to be a priestess. That's why my mommy asked me to find a very strong church and belong to. So my mom knows about it, but she never believed that I'm going to be that. Even when my daddy normally take me to places where we do enchantments and other things, my mom is not aware. Even the pictures in my hands, that's the priestess Garia. You can see it in my hand. So this.
Okay, this is you. And this is the attire, the attire you used to be put on anytime you want to go and consult
any of them.
You put on this. Sorry, ma, who gave you this?
This thing is the picture they took, and when they took the picture, they kept it where nobody is supposed to take it. But I decided on my own to enter the place and pick them up because I'm married.
Your father snapped this picture and kept it as a secret where nobody can touch it. But you went there because right now you are ready to expose the devil. You went to where this picture was hidden and then picked it out to expose the devil. So what you are trying to tell us right now is that the attire you are on, what you are putting on the head right now is anytime you want to go and consult or get a house in order to hear people and then for you to hear their voice, this is how you normally dress.
Yes, if I want to speak to them, I put on this attire. But if I want to go on house, I would dress normal. And this thing is not meant to be exposed. But it was a secret. But what made me to go where this thing was kept and bring it out? Because it was meant that if I thought this thing, one or two things will happen to me. I might not see tomorrow, or one thing that is very ugly will happen to me. But what made me to boldly enter where this thing is and pick it up? The covenant couldn't work again because they said I'm not going to marry. And not even talk of having a child. And even if I want to have a child, it should be in my father's house. That I must not answer someone's wife. Even in my father's house, I have a child in my father's house, which is not a problem to me. I give birth safe and sound. I was not sick. When the problem comes is when I married, because they said I will never marry. So when I get married was when I believe. I get married totally when I believe that they are powerless. Was the day, was when I gave birth. And I find that they are powerless, that if they cannot stop me to get married and give birth, that means I can still go and bring this thing and expose them.
Okay, initially, they made it that you're not going to marry. You will remain like a man in your father's house in order to serve this God, deity. But right now, and that power even made you, even if you are going to have a child, that you are going to have a child out of wedlock, which you had experience before, and you have a method. But right now, you are married because you are not delivered from that power.
Yes.
You are married and this is your baby.
I'm married and this is my baby. And their covenant is I'm not going to marry. Even if I try to marry, I will not have a child or I will lose my husband. But today my husband is alive and this is my daughter. This is just 1 year and 1 month. So I was very shocked when I got married and I also have a child. Because the covenant is that even if I marry, I will not live to see any child or see my husband. But today, I'm married and this is my daughter.
Oh, glory to Jesus. What is the name of the baby?
The name of the baby is Melody Grateful. Great.
Thank you, Jesus. Melody Great is now your child, which God has blessed you with Evidence to show that you are free and delivered from those forces and powers that your father initiated you into. Ma, please, can you please tell us little more about the experiences you encountered, apart from talking to the deity, apart from you getting herbs? What are these, or it is, and what are those other experiences you had, ugly experiences you had, you want to share with our viewers all there to encourage them, in case there is anybody passing through such, the person should still believe that Jesus Christ can still deliver him or her?
Yes. Spirit being used to visit me. I used to talk to them. And anytime I'm alone, they will appear. And when they come, they started talking. And I used to speak masquerade language before, when I was not delivered. I speak in their languages. I talk to them without being afraid. Even men run away, I stand and talk to them, and I know their languages. But after my deliverance, I found that I cannot be able to speak such language again. And when I am alone, they used to come and speak to me. So when they talk, I see them face to face. Even if you are around, you will not see them. And if you are around here, they will be forced to throw you out. Because nobody sees them. I'm the only one that sees them. But anytime I'm around, since I joined this commission, I have my daddy's book. I have the one exposure from Marine Kingdom. I have Marine Kingdom, Vomit My Blessing. I have On Fire for God. I have Angels in Action. I have these 4 books that was written by our father in the Lord, Prophet Wonderful. I have our Solution Antidote, our Blessed Water. I have them. All our stickers is in my house, because all these things are the apparatus I use to fight. So anytime they came, I will become afraid. And when I become afraid, I remember that our Papa said, anywhere we are, we have our particulars, articles that we have in this ministry that pertains to him. We should use it and fight. So sometimes, something like a head of cow will come and started talking. I will pick that blessed water that was blessed by our Father in the Lord. I will sprinkle. Even the one that happened of recent. The power came, and when it hung on the air in front of my door, I have to scream. It refused to go. So when I pick the blessed water, I sprinkle the blessed water, and the thing spark as if it's a light and disappear. And smoke was everywhere physically. And my neighbor ran outside. He was asking me, something is burning. Are you cooking something that is burning? I said, no, I'm not cooking. Inside my mind, I was smiling, because nobody knows what is going on. And when my landlord came outside, he found that they could not see very clear. The man says, what is going on? I just look at him, and when he looked at my eyes, he could not behold it. Because that time I was so high in the spiritual realm to chase away the demon. So I have to use the blessed water to chase it away, and it was vanished in my presence, and smoke was everywhere. So I give God all the glory, because I've never seen the power that is higher like where I am.
Okay, madam, sorry, hold on. With what you are saying is that what gave you courage and what helped you to overcome these powers, like the one you are just testifying. You said that the spirit visited physically in form of a head of a cow hanging on the air, and what helped you and gave you victory, you overcome them, was this water. What is this water all about, man?
This water was blessed by our Father in the Lord. And this one now I'm holding in my hand is Angel in Action. This Angels in Action, but we have a lot of blessed water which our Daddy in the Lord have blessed. The one I used to fight that battle was the Lion of Judah.
Okay, there is another one called the Lion of Judah, and this is Angels in Action. But all this water, what is working towards one particular thing: to pull down the kingdoms of darkness, to deliver those who are in captive, to heal sickness and set people free. And according to you, when the enemy came in form of a head of a cow and hang on the door of your house in order to attack you, then you use that blessed water, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, then sprinkle on the air, and that power disappeared. It came, and what the next thing you saw was smoke all over, and the power disappeared, and that was what gave you victory over the power.
See the head of cow when it came. Is when it disappeared, because I've sprinkled water. Smoke was everywhere. They did not see the head of cow, but they saw the smoke. People didn't see the head of cow, but they saw the smoke when the power left.
Okay. Finally, you said something about the encounter which you had about what God used the final. You were about to say something about the final testimony of what God used the man of God to do in your life, that which was the total deliverance. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, sir. Some weeks ago, on Thursdays, we used to have morning service. They got an answered by fire in this ministry. So last Thursday,
Which was
which was this month of
this month of May, this last month.
yes, the ending of the week of May, last Thursday of May, I was here on the God that answered by fire service. So when the program was going on, after the praise and after the worship, as soon as the man of God came out of the altar, the man of God mounted the pulpit. For 1 week, and I wasn't myself. I was so down. Even my husband knows what I'm talking about, because my husband doesn't sleep at night because he knows what I'm going through. My belly swell up like a pregnant woman. I'm not pregnant, but my belly swell up like as if I'm pregnant. Sometimes people will see me, they will call me Yabeji, why I'm not pregnant, and I notice that my belly swell up. My husband knows about it. So the thing have been biting me, doing me as if I am in labor. Women that is in labor knows what I'm saying about. Or if you are put into bed, you're a woman, you knows what I'm talking about. I'm feeling as if I want to deliver now. If I learn to toilet, I will not be able to pass out anything. It happens for a good 1 week. I couldn't help myself. My belly continues swelling up. But that faithful Thursday, we are here for service. So after the praise and worship, and the man of God mounted the podium, started worship. I was standing where I am. I was uncomfortable because the man of God was praying. Everybody was responding to the prayer, but I wasn't myself. The thing came again. I had to run to the toilet. And when I went to the toilet, I wanted to go to toilet like normal, the way the thing used to happen to me. I bent down, but I stayed in the toilet. I couldn't pass out anything like the way it used to happen to me before. I stand up, as soon as I stood up, I draw up my clothes. But again, the thing came back, I have to pull up my clothes. So when I was there, I found out that something like a little urine came out of my body. When I look, I saw 2 maggots, and they are alive, they are not dead. So I look around, I did not see any dirt in the toilet, because our cleaners in the church used to clean every Wednesday against the Thursday. They cleaned it.
Saw a live maggot came out of your body, but unknown to you that this thing is coming out of your body.
Yes, I saw 2 maggots. But you know, human being, when I look at it, I doubted. I said, it's not my body. What made me to believe? What made me to believe that it's from my body? When I saw it, I waved it, I used water because it was so irritating. I used water and push it down. Then when I wanted to I put on my clothes back for me to go outside. Something was moving under my private part again. I have to pull down my clothes. I bring water from a bowl. I put my hand inside my body. Let me check what is it. And when I look at my hand, behold, it was a maggot, and it was drawing. So that is exactly the same maggot that I saw, the 2 of them I saw. That is what exactly made me to believe that the maggot came out from my body. God did it to show me, because I didn't believe when I saw the 2, because I believe it's impossible. Human body used to be hot. How can 2 maggots came out and they are not dead? That's why I didn't believe. It's when I put my hand and I saw life one, and it is the same color with the ones I saw, that made me to believe. And I wanted to call my husband. There's no chance for that. But to confirm it, my husband see it himself. As soon as I put on the tight I wore and come to church, the tight was so loose, as if I'm wearing skirts. So I was so ashamed of myself. I was even looking for needle to sew it, because my belly go down flat.
So right now, your belly has gone down far much better beyond the way it was before.
Yes, sir.
What can you say to all these testimonies you are sharing? Because this is a live testimony you are telling the people all over the world. What can you say about what you have to tell the viewers all over the world? What do you have to, which word of encouragement do you have to tell them so that they can be able to, have this courage and have hope? Because there are many people out there that their hope is lost. They feel that ailments they are into, the kind of affliction, attack that they are into, the kind of possession, the kind of demon that has possessed their life, they feel they cannot be able to come out of it anymore. They feel their own is gone. What do you have to tell them?
This testimony was so amazing. I don't know how to put it. But the mistake I made, because of fear and that kind of thing coming out from my body, I couldn't snap it. But the evidence was there. Even my husband and people that know me before, they saw the evidence that my belly have gone down, more or less like the way it was before. I just want to encourage the people of God that if you're in this grace, no matter what you face or what you saw, any challenge you see, you have to stay and believe that one day God will locate you. The way God located me, I could have left this grace many years ago. But before my mother died in my palm, she told me one thing. She told me that I should never leave this ministry. That this man of God is a genuine man of God. And is a powerful man of God that can take me to where I'm going to. And me and my husband will be safe. That apart from this place, that she's not sure that I'm going to be safe in any other person's hand. Thanks.
Viewers all over the world, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for being patient to watch this video live. This is coming from God's Solution to the World Ministry, aka River of Life. Our address is located or situated at number 7 Oreshegu Crescent off Odusi Road in Laje Barega. You can see the testimony coming from our beloved sister, evangelist, a pastor in this ministry, Pastor Mrs. Destiny Maduka Great. Please, for you out there that is having this experience, that is having this affliction, I want you to find your way down to this place. The God of our Father in the Lord, whom I'm holding his book here. This is the 3rd book. The God of our Father in the Lord, Prophet Wonderful Love Day, whom I'm holding his book here. That God will set you free. That God will deliver you. That God will see you through. Whatever kind of affliction you are having in life, whatever kind of attack you are having in life, I don't know where your parents deposited you, even before you were born, that is affecting your life. There are many of you out there. Look at you, sister, you are there. You have tried all means to get married. Nothing is happening. People, you have had a lot of disappointment there. In fact, as far as you're concerned, life is full of bitterness. And everything is turning upside down for bad. But right now, I want you to understand that the God that gave this sister, his beautiful husband, right here, Pastor Great Madoka, his beautiful husband, and a happy daughter, Melody Great Madoka. That God will surprise you and that God will bless you. Come around. The God of our Father and the Lord, the God of Prophet Wonderful Love Day, will never forsake you. Your own is not over. Your own is not over. He did it for her. He did it for him. He has done it to so many people and he will do it for you again. God bless you.